Muscle Car Social. Thank you guys for coming by the channel, and remember, please subscribe and comment below. Yeah, so anyways, me and PR, we got a full day for you guys, and for us to get us through the winter.
That's right.
Yeah,
at least 20 minutes.
Yep. At least 20 minutes of your life. Anyways, so today we're gonna be doing more, talking about more modification, current modification that we're gonna be doing for our vehicles, and as well as
a new segment that we're excited to bring to you guys that we call the MCS Spotlight. That's a Muscle Car Social Spotlight. That's where Gerald and I pick out a muscle car of our choice and just share with you the features and the performance that was available with those vehicles, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're very excited about this and can't wait to share that with you.
Yep, and then this is where it gets more fun.
Yeah,
this is where we feature your vehicle. We get you, your viewers, involved in our show, and this segment is going to be called "What You Working With."
What you working with?
That is a breakdown of our show today. So please sit back, get your popcorn and whatever you drink, beverage, and have a good time. And
all right.
Yeah. So this segment, we're going to be discussing our current projects that we got going on, and without further ado, I'm going to get into mine speed.
Yep.
I'm going to be doing my valve covers. I'm going to be doing more matching to, bring out the details of my engine.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
What are you looking at changing or detailing there?
Well, the head, again, like the head.
The valve. Jared, why don't you remind them what car you have?
Oh, it's a 2018 Dodge Scat Pack.
Nice.
It's pushing 485 horsepower.
Awesome.
6.4.
Yeah.
Plenty of power for me.
Plenty of power.
As you guys have seen my previous modification, I went over the specification. So if you did not catch that episode, please go and catch that episode.
Yeah.
Kind of breaking down my engine and some of the things I'm doing to it as well.
Yeah. So then you also got something going on with the other mod you were talking about doing was something with the decals.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pay homage to the classic superbee vehicles. I'm trying to alter my vehicle to the modern vehicle, which I'm driving, to kind of pay homage to that. So I'm gonna go with the older style or classic style. I shouldn't say older. Don't want to offend no one. The classic style superbee and the racing stripe. So
have you thought much about? So you're gonna customize some decals.
Yes.
What color do you think you go? Because what color is your car? It's like a charcoal metallic gray.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't bring that out. Yeah, it's a metallic charcoal gray.
Yeah.
So I can go with multi colors.
Yeah.
With that vehicle, I can go with red. I can go any color.
Yeah.
So as long as I match it up with my racing stripe that I want.
Yeah. What are you thinking? What color are you thinking about doing?
Red.
Red. That's gonna look good.
Red.
Because you got the 392 on the side front fenders.
Yep.
And you got red in the engine bay, but yeah, that'll look really nice.
Yeah, I want to do red and
maybe some splashes.
Splashes of maybe lug nuts red. Again, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna shout out to Billet Technology. They helped me out with my my underhood kit. Very good company.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And also shout out to Amazing Creations for our shirts here.
Yeah. Thank you. You did a wonderful job.
Great job.
And this was a paper to print design that Gerald and I came up with. We talked about it, and I thought he did an awesome job on it. It's the first ones, but really cool shirts, right? Yeah, Muscle Car Social, man. Get you one. What else you got going on? Well, let me give one. I'll give one of mine. So with my car, I have a 95 Camaro, and we'll be showing that to you guys at some aspect. We'll be taking some videos and some pictures, which I have plenty of. I've owned the car for almost 26 years. It's a 95 Camaro V6 3.4 5-speed. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? And it doesn't produce a whole lot of horsepower, but it does spin the wheel through third gear. I've done some things to it already, and maybe one day we'll spotlight our own cars. That will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But for this one, what I got going on right now is I just had the front bumper repainted. You know, on these older cars, the clear likes to lift, and no matter how much wax or ceramic coating you put on it, it doesn't bring back the color, the vivid color, nor the shine of the paint. So I had it repainted, hoping to do this spring and this year is upgrade the wheels. I got the original factory wheels on there. They're only 16s, you know, but I did do some customizing to them, and they look good for what I've done to them. I just did some plasti dip on them and did some glossifier to give them a nice sheen, but not quite what I want. I really want that almost that powder coated high gloss black.
Right.
And I found some that I'm looking at, and I'm going to bump them up to 18s, I think. And I'm not sure about the tire size yet.
I told him to stagger it, but he's not.
Yeah, I know. But I got a vision in my head, and I got to go with it. I'm like Daniel's son in the Karate Kid, man. You know, when Mr. Miyagi tells him, you know, hey, make a bomb tree. You see tree? Yeah, I see tree. Open eye. Now make tree. So that's kind of what it is with my car, and I'm just having a lot of fun doing it. It used to be a daily driver, and now it's kind of just a fun car to drive and to kind of improve upon its performance and upon its look. So I'm very excited to do that. So that's what we got going on for projects and modifications. We hope that you guys have some going on in your own garages.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing some of those pictures.
Yeah,
and
please.
And learning some stuff from you. Yeah, so feel free to send us some of your photos. You can send it to my Gmail account here, our Gmail account here.
Yes.
From Musclecarlover Social, and we look forward to seeing them.
That's it for this segment.
Yeah. All right, Car Nation. Now we have reached the MTS Spotlight Vehicle of the Day. And that vehicle is the 1969 Dodge Superbee 440.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful car, man.
It sure is. Sure is.
This car was featured with V8 engine, cast iron block and heads.
Yep.
Equipped with the 3 Holley 2-barrel carburetor, also referred to as the 6-pack.
Yeah, 6-pack, 2 barrels per carburetor.
Yep.
Awesome setup. I actually have that model. I built that model 20-something years ago, the 124 scale. You've seen it.
I've seen it, yeah.
That thing's nice.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I chose that car.
Cool.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't have it here to show, but that's okay.
Yeah. Anyways, this car produced 390 HP at 4,700 RPMs and 49 pounds-feet of torque.
490 pound-feet of torque.
Correction. It has a 4-speed manual transmission that boosted from 0 to 60 in 6.0 seconds.
6 seconds flat. Pretty fast for that time.
Back then, yeah.
Man, that car is heavy. We should have checked on the weight of that car.
That car is huge.
Yeah. So, and some of the other things I wanted to share with you guys with that car, just some of the features that car had. The 1969 Super Bee. One of the features that brought a lot of attention to that car was the fiberglass bonnet. It's a one-piece fiberglass that had a functional scoop. A lot of people love that feature. And if I read it right in my research, they only made 1,900, a little over 1,900 of those cars with that functional hood scoop. So there aren't very many of them. And I think you mentioned that they only made it for a couple of years.
2 years.
Yeah, wow, 2 years.
And people preferred the 69. That was the best year.
Oh wow, yeah. And one of the other features of that car, or available options, was its dual exhaust, which I learned that regarding the engine, the back pressure allowed the engine to make more power. A lot of young kids make the mistake of doing is they get an exhaust that's too big for the pipes are too big for that motor, so it doesn't retain any back pressure. You lose the back pressure, which you're actually losing power. So back pressure is a needed thing. So choosing the exhaust that you're going to have in your car is very important in terms of performance. So yeah, but that's awesome. And one of the other things too is that the Super Bee came with the full instrumentation, but a center console was an available option as well, though. But so you had everything you needed on the dash. But the cool thing is you could still get, I guess, bucket seats and have that center console going between, which I think is a cool feature. My Camaro has that. I think it's awesome. And one of the last things that I'll share with you guys is, and you might remember this with that car. Anytime you see some of those older cars, is because of the bare image that the only wheels available for the Super Bee were the low budget black steel wheels with chrome lug nuts. And you want to know something funny is I kind of have that look on my Camaro now.
Yeah, you want that. Yeah.
Because and a lot of people are doing that. And it's kind of that old police car looking wheel, and I think that's super fun. But that is the 1969 Dodge Super Bee 440 in a nutshell.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car. Mopar was kicking butt back then.
Yeah, and they still are. Right?
I know.
You have one, man, and that thing
yeah.
is super fast. Like I said before, you got a car that's got launch mode, digital launch mode. Buckle up.
So yeah, that's gonna do our segment for the Spotlight vehicle. Thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna go into this next segment.
All right, thanks for joining us for this next segment. This Muscle Car Social. This is a segment that we like to call "What You Working With," and so we want to. This is where you, the viewer, share with us the projects that you guys have going on in your own garages with your own cars, and we want you to share that with us. But for this episode of Muscle Car Social, I thought that I would share with you what I'm working with. Because it's something that's been ongoing with my car, and I mentioned it with you guys before, so I thought I'd share it. So again, a reminder, I have a 95 Camaro, and I've always admired and loved the look of the white leather seats that came in some of those later cars, the 97 30th anniversary seats. I love that have the embroidery on the seats, both driver and passenger, and the rear upper seat has the stitching that says 30th. Along with the Camaro emblem there. So I always love those. I was able to get my hands on some used ones through a friend across the country. His name is Steve. Steve, shout out to you and thank you for basically giving me these seats and knowing that I had a lot at stake in terms of trying to restore these. But so it's been a labor of love. I wanted to share with you. This is the bucket seat that I initially, it was not on the foam. I had it completely stripped away, and he actually sent them to me that way, and I had to clean them. And there's actually a video on our channel that I've done previously where I showed you guys how I was cleaning these, what I used to clean them. So please check that out. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified of future episodes when we put them out there for you. But so I did a lot of cleaning on these, probably cleaned them 3 or 4 different times. And boy, they really came to looking really nice. But so having never done any upholstery, I just did a little research and actually looked at my seats previously before I disassembled the existing covers that were on them, and I had a fun time trying to find these hog rings. Ended up finding them at a farm store, and took some practice on getting them seated on there to where they're grabbing the metal bar that goes around the back side of these cushions, and to keep them nice and tight. But that turned out really well, and excited about these. Can't wait to get them in my car, which I won't be doing until the spring. So that is the rear bucket seat. Let me show you what the rear upper portion of the seat looks like, and that would be this here. So let me get it. You get a 30th anniversary white leather seats. Again, a lot of cleaning. These were not this white when I got them. A lot of elbow grease. I actually had to do some stitching repair on this upper portion, which, took some fabric and some glue and some actual needle and thread, and it's almost seamless. So from several feet, you can't even tell the difference. So very excited about these. I'll be working on, I won't be putting them in the car, installing them until the spring, but I'm very excited about how those are going to look. So yeah, that's what I'm working with in my garage right now. I've actually been doing it in the house because it's cold in the garage. So I can't wait to get started on the driver's seat and the passenger seat, and maybe be able to show you guys what that's like when it's complete before I install them, because I won't be installing them, like I said, until the spring. So what are you working with? I want to know. G-Man wants to know. Please share with us. And remember to subscribe and like our channel and share it where you can. So that's it for this segment of Muscle Car Socials, what you're working with. Have a great day.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Muscle Car Social.
Yeah, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel and share it on your social media platforms. And we appreciate your support and really look forward to bringing you more footage and projects and just socializing on the things that we love to do and that we share in common, which is muscle cars.
Yep. So that's it, and
we'll see you at the next light.